MLB The Show is dropping a massive Team Affinity update in Diamond Dynasty. 30 brand new Team Affinity programs and 99 overall diamonds are coming. And this might just be the biggest content drop of the year. So let's talk about it. Let me know in the comment section who you want to see in Team Affinity coming this week. Leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and let's go. So as we saw, the 29th is going to feature 30 new Team Affinity programs and 30 new Team Affinity My Journey missions. Of course, Team Affinity programs have been quite different for players returning this year. The mainline My Journey program began the season with a team captain starting at an 86 overall. Completing different missions earned you points along the way to help get yourself both the All-Star voucher, which helps you obtain that All-Star Series card, and then the Finest card, which will be released later in November. But it seems pretty clear that this is not going to be related to My Journey, as the schedule indicates you've got new programs and missions. So much like the Color Storm update that we had some months ago, I think it's going to be exactly in that line to help you earn a very good card that once again is going to be a team captain offering boost to theme teams, and it is not going to be related to My Journey. So if you're not close on any of these teams to getting their Finest card or anything, don't worry about it. These are brand new programs. Everybody starts from scratch. And as you can see right here, we've got our first look at what you can expect from the cards in Team Affinity Neon. This is the American League reveal, and we've got some familiar faces. I swear every single time the Blue Jays get a Team Affinity card, it is Tom Henke or it is Sean Green. I don't know how they don't ever try and pick anybody else. It's always those two. But besides that, maybe disappointing reveal for Blue Jay fans. Derek Jeter is the New York Yankees Team Affinity Neon, which that should be pretty fun. I know Jeter's polarizing and whatnot, but in Diamond Dynasty, I think he's really good. I love the swing. He's never going to have that top tier A+ power, but he's got enough to definitely hit some home runs. He'll probably have a little bit better defense on this card too, being it's a 99. We see Marcelo Meyer, the rookie for the Red Sox. He's coming in, getting a 99 overall. Chandler Simpson also is getting one. Another rookie for the Rays there. Been having a pretty cool season, hitting like 300 plus. 0 home runs on the year. He's a modern day Ben Revere, I suppose you'd say. Maybe Billy Hamilton. Crazy speed, crazy bat-to-ball skills from Chandler Simpson. I'm very excited to see where his career is going to take him. In the game, currently, his live series has 20 and 16 power, respectively, which I think might be the lowest out of any position player ever. So we'll see. Maybe that'll get boosted into the 30s, possibly. But nice positional versatility. I think it could be a fun card for sure. And then Baltimore, we can't see who it is, but it's probably a catcher. They've got lots of catchers on the roster there. They just extended one, Samuel Basallo, and maybe they're going to trade one this offseason. And Adley Rutschman. Oriole fans, chime in. Let me know what you think about that. Possibly Adley, switch hitting catcher. There's not many of those in the game, so that would be unique for sure. Definitely a pretty good grouping of cards. That is scratching the surface. 5 out of the 30, and maybe a collection that we're going to see here within Team Affinity Neon. And then in the AL Central, we got 5 young phenoms, starting with Travis Bazzana, the former #1 overall pick just a year back. I'll let it speak for itself. This card carried me through the early part of this year. I loved this Travis Bazzana. And in real life, recently he got called up to Akron, so he's up the chain of command, working towards coming to MLB. I'm very excited for him. Jack Caglione, of course, the two-way slugger from Florida, also in last year's draft. He's not gotten off to the best start quite this year, but there's no doubt the potential's there. Probably max power, I'm thinking, with Cags. Walker Jenkins, another guy who is from the past couple of years draft. He was from 2023, and I was there in Seattle. I got to see him get drafted. That was pretty cool. Very excited for him to eventually get traded a few years in the future. Kevin McGonigal, one of the top prospects in baseball right now. He also had a pretty damn good prospect series earlier this year. And Kyle Teal, he was part of that trade where he came over to Chicago. He was in Boston in the Crochet deal. Kind of fun theme. 5 cards that used to be future stars and 5 guys that I think are going to really make big impacts, both in Diamond Dynasty and in real life. Now, as I said, I would nearly guarantee these will be captain cards. They're going to offer boost to theme teams, which kind of sucks for the Rays, for example. They do not have a pitcher captain. They've had Junior Caminero, of course. He's a hitter. They have Josh Lowe and Brandon Lau. And now they're getting Chandler Simpson. So that is 4 hitting captains. Can we not try and think ahead even a little bit? Because that only makes the Rays theme team, who the Rays already don't have a long list of legend cast, it makes it even worse because they don't get dual captains. Most teams have both a hitter and a pitcher captain. For example, the Blue Jays, they had 2 pitchers, and then they got Kirk for All-Star. Now they're getting Sean Green, and you can take a boost for the hitter and Alejandro Kirk there, and then you can also take a boost for pitching. So you end up getting like +8 contact per side, +8 power per side, clutch. I mean, these teams are far better with their theme teams when they have 2 captains. I don't know why they refuse to give the Rays a pitcher and captain, and there's other teams like that as well. But come on, there's got to be a better way. I really do think, why not have managers be the captain? For the Rays, why can't Kevin Cash have a manager card or something? So then you don't have to worry about stepping on any toes, because there's lots of examples of teams with captains that have better cards that you can't utilize if you want to actually have that captain boost. For example, take the Angels. They have 1 hitter captain, that being Bobby Grich, and there is, of course, a better Bobby Grich, like significantly, an 85 compared to a 97. You can't use that 97 and still get the team boost. It's such a limitation how they have captains work. And honestly, I think this year, been many improvements from last year from MLB 24, but I think captains were better last year. You also saw, and this is getting on a tangent, but you also just had like actual theme team captains, like players born in the Dominican Republic, for example. There's just a lot more team building aspects last year than this year, and there's so many things that they could fix on that front. So then what can you expect with the brand new Team Affinity Neon coming this Friday? Well, I do think it will be pretty similar to Color Storm in the aspect that you're grinding for a card. This one, a 99, so hopefully a lot better than this 91 that it came out at the time, but a pretty easy path, maybe moment of missions once again to help earn yourself not only this card, but with it saying the missions for my journey, I'm imagining you're also able to redeem these to help get you big and significant progress on the finest card, as that is coming up sooner rather than later in November, likely early part of November. We're going to have finest content release, and we had big exchanges when you put in the actual Color Storm card for here. It was start here mission, not start here, quick impact, not quick impact, season. This is not sorted that well. Where is this? PXP mission? There it is. Tally 500 PXP with the Color Storm card, and you get 150,000 Team Affinity points. It's a huge leg up. That was almost half of the way alongside getting to the actual All-Star card. And I imagine this is going to be another leg up to help people get prepared, as we are pretty much at the end of the season here. You know, both in real baseball and in Diamond Dynasty. The postseason is just about a month away. So we're going to have that postseason program that leads us up to Finest, and realistically that sort of ends things off with Diamond Dynasty after Finest. So that is really what you can expect with the brand new Team Affinity Neon coming this Friday. We got to see some card reveals. The card art, beautiful. I really am a big fan of that. And it should be a nice, pretty easy, simple grind as well. Look forward, we'll be talking the best cards that you should prioritize, because you don't have to go out and get all of them. So the best of the best, you can expect that. Let me know what you guys think down below with the new Team Affinity program coming. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll catch you on the next one.